What's up? Can you guys? What's up? Can you guys hear me? Oh my god. What's up, y'all? My mouth is on fire, bro. I had some. I've had some scorpion pepper fucking chicken. My my mouth is on fire, bro. I probably can't see. I got sweat running down my fucking forehead. Jesus Christ. Ah. Yo, how many times do you trade? Just as much as possible, bro. As much. I just sit here all day long. I don't do anything with my life. I wake up, take a shower, jerk off, act like I'm going to the gym by just posting a picture of gym videos that I took years ago, and then I trade. I trade once in the morning. Another shower, another jerk off, another food, trade again, and then another shower, another jerk off, another food, and then I trade again. So 3 times a day. And then I go hang out with the lady, no jerk off, go to sleep. Oh my god, my mouth is on fire. What's up? How y'all doing? A day? Every day, brother. Yeah. Shit, shower, trade, eat. I'm just kidding. No simp boys in the chat. Down bad. All right. Well, if this could just chill out, I can really get to trading and shit. But my god, dude, I don't know what to do. How are you guys doing? How's your week going? Identical to my days. Hell yeah, bro. Twinning. All right. Anyways, we got good volume. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2. Let me zoom this in a little bit. All right, so check it out. Appreciate all 27 of you guys here. Make sure you guys like the stream, or um, or you're fucked. Okay, so US 30. We're traveling downwards, bro. Ever since AM session, every level of support that we break out of is turning into resistance. I guess until right here, then we start to push higher, but. We got a clear level of break. If we start to break above these highs, we start to break above this trend line that's formed, we'll go ahead and take the buys. We've already had our third trend line tap and we're continuing higher. So it's a good indication we're probably going to come and fill previous session highs up here. There's the most liquidity is potentially sitting here, but definitely a lot of liquidity sitting up here at London highs. And so we potentially may trade off of that, okay, for buys. As far as shorts go, we kind of got two areas to play with. We can either play right in this area, this break and retest. I mean, I can even extend this to the pass as well. Break below these lows, and then go ahead and take the short and anticipate price to come down to this next low from that point. And what is that? That's like we got a whole 100-point range to fucking fill to get down to that point. And then, honestly, buys here. Like, this is kind of a whole choppy area here, but we got not too much of a. We got like a 70-point range of fill before coming up to high. So this could potentially be interesting for buys too. I just want to see a bit more confirmation instead of just buying damn near in the middle of nowhere, not based off of any structure. But if I waited and I didn't want to take the shorts here, which I'm probably not going to do just because I don't want to wait a whole, can you imagine, 180 points before taking shorts? We just gotta understand it's a bit more of a risky trade just because we're coming down to grab onto support. We're also coming to break. We just broke. It would be a retest of this trend line here. So there's just a lot of retail orders that are probably sitting in this area to continue price higher. So just something to kind of fucking be cautious about. US 30 is pushing though. Wow. And then NAS on the other hand, just to kind of pull it out a bit. Look at price action, bro. We have been having such a tough time breaking past this range that we've been talking about all week. And we finally broke above it, came right back within the range, which is nuts. And we haven't even attempted to break to the downside out of this range here. And now we're kind of forming like a range within a range, which I'll go down to lower time frames to kind of clean this up a bit. Going down to 15-minute time frame, we're having a really tough time breaking past current support sitting down here, which also happens to be New York lows. But as I always talk about, liquidity plus volume plus breakout is kind of golden system for us. The most liquidity is always sitting at higher time frame highs and lows, or previous session highs and lows, or the current lower time frame high and low. And look what happened. We grabbed liquidity from New York lows. So from that point, we're either going to do two fucking things, obviously. The market's going to decide there's more liquidity sitting up at highs, which was the case here, or the market's going to decide there's more liquidity sitting down here at lows, whoever that is, give me a second, and then chase lows. But that's kind of not the case. So we got a lot of bullish momentum in the markets at this current point. And I kind of want to trade off of that shit, bro. Just this whole area that we're honestly starting to break out of again now. The only thing I don't like is just like, we're just like, it's fucking, if I call buys right now, which are clean, we're literally trading directly in the middle of this range, bro. Like a direct middle of this range here that we're continuously rejecting off of. Every time we come down to 750 level, rejection, 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 rejection. Even when we try to break past those, we still reject up. And every single time we come back, bro, even when we break below it, we're still reacting off of it. And kind of yet again here. So kind of interesting place to trade. But I think that'll be if I do execute, this will be where it's at, somewhere up in this area. We'll be using a 30-point stop loss. And then we'll expect price at least to come up to this next area of reaction, which is like right here. But before deciding what to do, just literally fucking taking price action where it's currently at. All right. And if you guys weren't on yesterday's stream, wow, bro. Not even just for the winning trade, just the amount of education. Somebody was I think it was Tony Gold was asking some deep questions yesterday. We really got into the inner mechanics of the market yesterday more than I've done in a while because nobody asked me fucking questions. And, oh my God, drop everything. Jaime has arrived. Everybody clap it up. Big W's in the chat for Jaime. Thank God you're here, bro. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Yeah, so we'll see what happens once we push above. Patience pays? Yeah, most definitely, bro. Look at the poll, though. What the fuck? We got 57 people here. My bad we didn't have the link put up. Blame that on Jingle. L Jingle. If she's watching, put an L in the chat so she can see it. 57% of you guys are not profitable this week, which means 57% of you guys are not watching me trade this week, obviously. I don't know what else to say because we've been dusting the markets this week for sure. I finally got my bigger account above 50%. It's at 52%. Now sitting at 53% since the 98K start. And we on fire, bro. I've made over 70% from lows in the past. Today marks the 8th trading day. In 8 trading days, I've made 70%, bro. I've been on fucking fire lately. What's the Haps coach, Oscar III? Chilling, bro. 57% need to join the Zen Lab. That's all it is, bro. Now it's 50-50, so now people changing up their answers or something. I don't know. We got 28 votes and 60 people in here. I'm going to go ahead and put split screen. We'll put NAS on left-hand side. We'll put US 30 on right-hand side, and we'll see what we got going on here, bro. We're starting to react away from this area yet again on US 30. It's just choppy, bro. Like, I really don't like to concern myself with what we got going to the left more than the right. I mean, it's a cleaner 15-minute area zone of rejection, but I really like this is a cleaner area sitting up here on 15 and 5-minute time frame. And so on 5-minute, the whole high is sitting up here, but I don't think I'm going to take any trade in this entire, I don't know, bro, 100-point range. I really just kind of want to see what happens once we start to break above. And then again, sell off. I'm gonna get risky with then take shorts below, but we got a little bit of time, bro. We're kind of just chilling. I'm excited for you, course, bro. You were calling me out yesterday and today's video. Hell yeah, bro. That's solid. Are you watching all of them, or you started the first couple? What day are we on right now? In my head, when I created that video, I was gonna just get 5 trillion fucking views from it because it's such incredible knowledge. But you know, we'll take what we can get. Edit videos. Are you making a video on partials? I'll let you know here in a second exactly what videos I got coming up, actually. Okay, scheduled. We're sitting on lesson. We're sitting on lesson 19 right now of 43. Okay, so you guys are on the. Oh, duh. It started on the first. This guy, bro. Are you making a video on partials? I'm making a video on. Give me a second. I'll show you what I got up so far. This. These are the video once the course is completed. So all these are releasing right now, 1 through fucking 43, technically 44 because I have the big video. And then these are all of the videos I'm going to be releasing once a week. My thoughts on scale, yep, right here. Parceling out is right here. Yeah, so if you guys have got ideas of things that you're missing out and shit, I'm just going straight demon mode on education this year. So I'm glad to help out in any possible way I can. 1 video a week after these are all released. So you give me ideas, we'll put them in the checklist, and we make it happen, bro. This is what I'm here for. This is what I do. I turn you from a new or unprofitable trader to actually extracting money from the markets using a mechanical, scalable, replicable, data-driven edge. Yeah. Hell yeah. Bro, I was 400 bills away. Went on DAX last night, picked up 200 and lost 353 in New York. Laugh loud. Now I'm back to 600 away from passing this prop. That's brutal, bro. Yeah, if you were a part of Zen Lab this morning, that wouldn't have been the case. So, sucks to suck, big dog. What's up, Beast? What's up, G? I don't know if anybody here knows Andre Diaz, the absolute fucking legend. What is his YouTube? I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm gonna try to look it up. I think it's FBA. Yeah, my boy, FBA Capital. We're about to go to the track tonight and watch people drag race and shit, so I can see like how the setup is, and I'm gonna go try to drag race my car either this weekend or next weekend, and start having fun with it and shit, legally on the track, before I get into the ignorant realm and shit. My psychology is brutal. I know strategy, just lack the mental side. Hell yeah, bro. Well, that's the like we talked about yesterday. The first step, just like an alcoholic, is realizing you have a problem and then moving forward from that point. The only way you're going to start to acquire, less psychology issues is by having confidence in what you're doing, bro. And the only way you're going to acquire confidence in what you're doing, bro, is by journaling everything that you are doing, actually creating usable data. Only way that you can create usable data in what you're doing is by having a journal. And the only way you're going to have a credible journal is by going to tradezilla.com and buying their subscription, or waiting till my free journal comes out, which I haven't fucking used in like a week. And then you can get the whole shit. We'll give you guys a little sneak peek, but this is the whole journal. You put in what trades you're taking and shit, and then it tells you like how much trades you're taking, what's your most profitable asset, session breakdown, how many trades you take per session. Then when you click any of these, it auto shows you the actual trades with it and shit. Win rate breakdown, more often than not, where your trade's running to before it hits stop loss. Win rate per month, 64% for February. That's going to be higher now, 68% for January. Win rate per asset, just god tier journaling. And so you can actually do something with the data and get to that next level. But you have 2 options. That is not going to be coming out, I think, until like what was it, 2 before the full video. So that's going to be coming out in another like 20 days, bro, honestly. But TradeZella, I think, is like $15 a month. They have all of those analytics and more if you just want to use their subscription base. And you don't have to manually input it like mine on Notion. You hook it up to your account, and it, when you fucking take a trade, it automatically puts in a journal, which is badass. There's just a lot of KPIs and shit involved with that. I'm not the smartest coder to be able to do that myself. But mine is manual entry as far as putting the trade in, but then all the analytics you see, that's all automated once you actually put the trade shit in. So up to you, bro. But acquiring data is the only way that you're gonna get over that psychology shit. No video is gonna show you anything that you don't have to show yourself. Confidence simply just comes from real work and using the same exact thing over and over again. I started trading with a ski mask in the Zen lab. The way we've been robbing the market. Yeah, my nigga. My nigga. Absolute legendary. I'm gonna start doing that too, bro. I got a little captain hat. You know, I got a little Tarpon Springs, like, you know, boat captain hat. I got one of those. Might have to start trading with that shit every day. Hell yeah. I'm currently learning Zen Lab Blueprint, and I was blown away how much I didn't know. Anyone not in VIP, missing out for sure. Yeah, and that's the old course, bro. That dives deep into supply and demand as well. But the reason why I didn't take out supply and demand in that sec, it's prevalent. So the biggest part of supply and demand is just understanding liquidity, which I don't know if it goes over your head. What's up, baby? Hell yeah, thank you, love. What is this, Beria? Beria? What were we talking about? This beer is bussin'. Hello, Emmitt. What's up, bro? Subscribe, Blue. We're not doing no trading today. I got a couple requests that people just wanted to watch me eat. So we're just getting into that. Why you didn't remove old course? It's extremely prevalent to understanding the market, bro. Run through the whole shit. It's not going to stray you away. You don't have to trade the supply and demand section, but it's still good to understand where other orders are sitting at. For sure. It'll just give you a better eye. Oh my god. Yo, tell me not. I appreciate 75 you guys for showing up to watch me eat. I promise you I'm going to be eating a whole bunch of shit in front of you every day. I'll get shit stuck in my teeth. I'll show you guys how I remove meat from my teeth when it gets in there. And all that shit. Alright, so why didn't you remove old course? Yeah, just run through the entire thing, bro. It's very beneficial to you for sure. Tell me not every single day that we've been hopping on. We've been getting exactly what's going on right now. Like a up candle, down candle, up candle, down candle, up candle, down candle. Have y'all not noticed that like all day? Are we trading today? Yeah, bro. Food first, food porn first, and then trading porn. There's a reason why I'm profitable. It's because I eat. I make sure I'm in a great state of mind before I hop on these charts. Oh my god. But if we start this rejection, bro, and this is the thing. That's why if we start to push back above these highs, we really want to see volume. Like, to be honest with you, I'm down to sacrifice the entry coming like up here with a 30 point. Just to make sure we're getting volume behind this push. Because look how many times we're just struggling so hard to break past this point. I don't want to just hop in just because we peak above these highs and then it comes right back down to create another bearish candle, you know? Like, we just gotta wait, bro. I've been using the 30-minute candle in 15 minutes since you showed us how to. Yeah, I mean, I'm more so a 5-minute candle trader, bro. It's just the mechanics behind it, you know? Our job, obviously, is to win, but a nice part of our job is trying to do the best we possibly can to not open ourselves up to drawdown. And when you just see every last candle, since, you know, more often than not, 95+% its base has a top and a bottom wick, and you're getting into a fresh new candle, a fresh, you know, getting the buys in a fresh bullish candle that hasn't created a bottom wick yet. Everything is about probabilities and statistics, and statistically, the probability of you coming into drawdown is over 90%. So it's like, I know sometimes it's frustrating when it fucking runs, but you know, why would we want to open ourselves up to that drawdown? So sometimes I wait, and sometimes it bites me in the ass during these PM sessions. I don't really wait for this shit at all during AM session, to be honest. There's just so much volume that there's no stipulation to that for me. It's just during PM session, kind of a good indication of just kind of waiting for some type of rejection before continuing higher. So we'll see. We still got 7 minutes before that 30-minute. It would be nice to position us before that. What's good, Zen fam? Let's eat again. I got you, bro. We got coffee today. We got fridge water, distilled water, black coffee, and then birria and tortilla chips. Emma, what's up? How are you? I'm chilling, bro. It's a beautiful day. Did you say fridge water? Uh huh. I did. You ain't at the movies, all them items. Bro. Raymond, did you see my story, bro, like 2 days ago? I took my girl to movies we haven't been in a minute. Shit, probably months, I don't know. And we went to this movie theater that's in the mall. Because we were shopping for chains for her and shit. Which I'll tell you guys when it gets made. She's got a fire chain that just got made. Bro. They were giving us popcorn and fucking in they were giving us popcorn in like 10 bowls instead of like washable bowls and shit. I was like, bro, what kind of ghetto ass shit is this? Look, we just, I'm a kind of guy of germs and shit, so I wasn't fucking with it. Yeah, nobody was there. But then somebody said, I think it was Raymond, he was like, don't be expecting people to be at the movie theater when you're fucking there at 2 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. So that's true. People be working and shit. I think we went at like 4 o'clock though. I went after stream. Did we stream on Monday? No. President's Day. Nobody was working, bro. Okay, it looks like we're starting to push here now. It would be nice to get this account. Oh, my bad. Let's put this P&L up for you guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go with this bullshit again where it doesn't... Can you guys bear with me for like 2 minutes? I have to redo the shit again. Just bear with me. Oh, maybe not. Alright, we're just gonna use that for now. Oh, never mind. It's already coming right back. Man, this shit, bro. Here, just bear with me. Let me put this up to like here. The screen's gonna get crazy for a second, but it'll take like 2 seconds, I promise. Don't you worry, birdie. 800. I'm a pro at this shit now. I think it's 650. We'll move it over here so you guys can see me again. I think this is 500. Something like that. Maybe 700. Boom. There we go. Alright, cool. Now my P&L is sitting right down there, right in the middle of the screen. So we can all see what we got going on. Make it just a little bit tighter. Yes, thank you guys, whoever put that up. Appreciate you, big dog. Yo, we got 79 people here. We got 6 more people to go before our biggest stream. Just like I said, once we reach 100 people on Discord, I'm going to start giving 2 accounts away instead of 1 account every single week. So if you guys are not in the free group, let me show you what you're missing out. We're not missing any fucking tray right now, so don't you worry, pal. Oh, this just started. She just put it up 10 minutes ago. So last week we got to 81 people. All right, the week before that we got to 72 people. As soon as we get this up to 100 people, which all you have to do is come to the free group, like the post, And then every Wednesday, she's going to send out a free account, a free 25K account to one of you guys. Once I hit 100, even the first fucking time, I'm going to send out two accounts. I think I'm going to do one on here, and then I'm going to do one on stream, like different days of the week. So just leave you guys guessing. Maybe one day it'll be Monday, maybe it'll be Wednesday, depending on how I feel, depending on how good the food is that my lady cooked me during that time period. If it's good, giveaway. Not good, no giveaway. And we kind of just do it like that. But make sure you guys join the group. Literally fucking free money at this point. Just always coming out of ZenLab. And the link for that, since I still didn't put that up on CloudBot, is right here, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we got a lot of volume coming in right now for some reason. So now US 30 is coming back down to that rejection area. Let's see what we got going on. We could have got risky and potentially took shorts, but no, bro, I'm not fucking with this. I want nothing to do in this entire range. I'm not going to crowd it up because this is going to be, just get nasty. But this is, for me, just untradeable. I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather have a little bread and butter breaking below New York lows, which has already happened, and the re-break. The issue is, again, it really is 60 points away. So if we're going to short, I'd rather short Dow Jones, but this is just kind of untradeable for me, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you. Yo, the fucking best trader that I've ever met in my life is in the chat. All hell, no limit. Can I tell them what you did, Luca? Luca turned into a Muslim yesterday so he can have multiple women. So he's going to be popping out with like 5 or 6 girls within the next couple days, which is nuts, bro. We're proud of you. Congratulations. And enjoy that shit, bro. It's incredible. No limit. Luca in this bitch. Spill the tea. I just spilled the tea. For the ZenLab VIP, will you trade London opening tomorrow? I'm just joking, bro. If Kate is watching, I'm just joking. I love Kate. She's my most favorite. Out of all the girlfriends, Kate's a favorite. Just joking. Oh, shit. For the ZenLab VIP, will you trade London opening tomorrow? Nah, bro. Nah, that's sleep time for me. I'm going to be out with Andre Diaz tonight, so I'm going to be sleeping for sure, bro. Yo, Sir Hans is in here too. What up, G? Sir Hans is already Muslim, so he's working on his second and third wife as we speak. It's just a little tough for him because he's an ugly motherfucker. But he'll get there, though. You can say it, though. I'm not showing it till next week. I can say what, bro? What do you want me to say? Liquidity grass. Lucas Tay bringing the crew. Yo, facts. Luca bought. I don't know how you want me to bring it up. What do you guys think Luca bought? Put it in the chat. No, it's not a whore. He's a good man, good faithful man. He's probably the next person to have a kid. Oh, I released that too early. My bad, bro. Well, only my group has to know. A Porsche? What? Why are you guys just so infatuated with cars, bro? You don't think traders can buy anything else besides cars? It's just you're not a profitable trader until you buy a car, bro. A puppy? No, you already got one of those. Get likes to 30 right now. Get likes to 30 and we'll tell you what he bought. Get likes to 30 right now, we'll tell you what we bought. Get likes to 50 and we'll do a giveaway of an account today. You got 5 minutes. We got 88 people watching, so if you guys can't get it to 50 likes, you don't deserve the account anyways. I don't know where is it at though? What are likes at right now, Raymo? That might be a bad idea. Maybe you guys have to work harder. Buy a business and turn it around. Good series right there. Legacy account giveaway if we hit 100 members. Let's go. Bro, watch out. You're fucking 13 away. I think this is the biggest stream since I came back starting. So have you took a trade? I just got on here. Nah, bro. Look at this, bro. We talking barcode out here. The closest trade that we're sitting at right now is US 30 having some type of reaction from this area and then continuing lower. And then we'll just simply expect price to come down to that next area of reaction sitting down here. We're just trading from range to range. But as of right now, while we're sitting in the middle of this range, no trade. And As of right now, with Nas, while we're sitting in the middle of this hell range, ain't no trade, bro. But this is good. We get to show Hans how to actually trade, which would be kind of fun. He's been trying. He's been in here every day. He just hasn't said anything, but he's been low key trying to learn from me and shit. So here's your opportunity, bro. You gonna call me later, bro? Hey, bro, if you want to go out to Bradenton later on, seriously though, me and Andre are going out there. I will come pick you up and shit, and go have a little boys' night out there. It's from like 6 to 11 o'clock. All driving, no drinking. All driving, no drinking. I want a Hellcat like you, but a red eye. I'll what? Bro, go buy one. I told you guys the other day you can get a little. How old are you, out of pocket TV? How old are you, and what's your credit score? I'll tell you what they'll give you right now. You can have a 550 and get a and get a Hellcat, and you can have an 850 and get a Hellcat. It doesn't matter. You don't have to buy it cash. Get them on Zoom so we can hear their voices. Here, 1 second. All right, cool, bro. Thank you. We'll see you soon. All right, bye. Get them on Zoom so we can hear their voices. Yeah, bro. Tell them. I'll send them the link right now. I'll go on. He said I'm 17. I'll go on Facebook, bro. Just be honest. So 17, you're probably sitting at 550 to 480 credit score. So they're gonna hit you with a nice little 15% APR, and you're probably looking at 1,600 a month. If you're risking $300 per trade, trading with ZenLab every single day of the month, we're hitting your car payment in a week and a half max, and the rest is for nothing because you got the parents' house and shit, bro. You can afford it, and then once you turn, that's gonna be a 7-year loan, and so once you have it for like 2-3 years, you're gonna be rich at that point, and then you just buy that shit out, even though you've already paid all the interest on it. So you can't even like save money. Yeah, it's not optimal. No, you're gonna buy a car with no engine. That's nuts. I'm on my mom's credit. It broke the scale. Sheesh. Yeah, bro. Get you a mom or a lady who has good credit. It's definitely a hack in life. All right, so US 30 is starting to push down yet again. If we start to get some volume behind this move, this will probably be the only trade we can squeeze out of today, bro. ATR is reading 45, but since we have such low volume, I'm still probably just going to sit with the 30 point. There it is. Wow. Let me get my shit ready, actually, right now. I'm open to give this a shot. We still have a whole, we still got a whole, 75-point range to fill. So let's see. As soon as I get in, you guys will 1,000% see me in. You have my fucking P&L up there, so there will be no discrepancy as soon as I get in. We're on ultra low latency, so it should be very clear within 2 or 3 seconds of me getting in, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. Let's give it a shot. Fuck it. All right, 47. Do I want to use the 40 or the 30? Do I want to use the 40 or 30? I'm just going to stick with the 30 for now. If we get taken out, we'll probably lose 10% of this account. And if we hit, we'll probably hit, I don't know. If we hit, we'll probably hit. Here, let me put my stop loss up. Give me a moment. I'm going to lose about 12% of this account if it fails. And then if we hit, I'm going to make down to lows about 24% or so. If we can come down here, pretty much to lows. That's what we're going for. My girl's dad got a Lamb Huracan and M3 bros making me want to open a business next year. Sheesh, bro. Hell yeah. Open that business, big dog. Just so you guys see my entry. My entry is right here. This is my entry right here. Exact. On 1 minute and all. Just so we're clear. We got 44 seconds until new candle closure. Target one just got tapped. We can go ahead and protect our position now. Hopefully it doesn't come all the way back up, but I have no urge to lose this trade now. And that's it. Big W trade. I didn't pull any out. I'm just waiting to see if we can hit lower targets. If not, that'll be it for that trade. Make sure you guys put your stops to break even. Big W, baby. Risk fee is good for me. We're sitting up about $600 right now. Big W's in the chat, bro. Oh, Emmitt.trades. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Sitting up, okay. As a matter of fact, let's do this too, so I can get this account back up to BE. I'm gonna take out half of this position, maybe even a little bit less. All right, now the account's pretty much BE, 9992, and we'll see if we can hit full target, which will be about 16%, which in total, since we pulled out 4%, we would be hitting like 20% instead of 25% if this trade fulfills all the way. All right, solid. Target 2 just got hit. We just came back down to this next level of rejection, so we expect this. We expect some type of kickback, but if we can bleed through, great. If not, I just simply expect that there's more liquidity sitting up here at these highs, and we're going to get opposite end reaction, start to push back up. But everybody, make sure you protect your position from this point, bro. If you guys parceled out, shout out to you, bro. That's solid. You took a sell or a buy? Out of pocket TV, I'm gonna let you answer that, bro. And then I'll tell you afterwards. Do you think I took a sell or a buy here? If you complete the ZenLab course and have proved yourself with consistency, what starting capital would you recommend? It's just tough, bro. You know, is your dad a millionaire and you have millions of dollars at your disposal, or are you not doing well? You're living check to check, and $100 is a lot of money for you. Like, there's just a lot of. It's unfortunately I can answer many questions, but that's a really tough question for me to answer for you. It's something you kind of have to figure out for yourself. But once you do figure out that starting amount, whether it's like how much money am I trying to make per month, take that number. If you were to win at a 30, let's say you were to win at a 50%, which starting out would be fucking amazing. You're winning at a 50%, and every trade you're at least going for a 1 to 2 at a 50%. How much money would that equal to be risking? And then you should be risking only 5% of your account on any given trade. I mean, you can do that math, and that would be a good starting line. But I mean, you know, if it was I show speed, I'd tell him he should probably start with a cool little 5 mil. You know, other people, they may potentially need to start with like $500. If we push any higher here, I'm gonna be taken out of this trade personally, which means that we parsed it out at probably the sexiest point ever. That was very, very clean. As far as NAS goes, NAS is all the way down here at these lows, and we're starting to get this reject. Same thing. So it's like, now that we're rejecting from this point, if we start to break back below lows, we simply expect price. We simply believe that there's more liquidity sitting down here at this next low. And if we don't, if we start to break below these lows and start to go the opposite direction, because the market's full-time job is to grab as much liquidity as it possibly can, we just simply expect that there's more liquidity sitting up here, and that price is going to push up. But with me, I have a way better win rate taking breakouts than I do liquid grab, so I'm not going to take the buy back up. I will just wait for price to come up here and then decide to do from that point, bro. And then obviously we take the breakout right here. We expect price to come to the next area of liquidity, which is sitting at a higher low. In this instance, it'll be a high. And then you kind of assess what to do from this point, you know? Same shit, bro. Different day. We're just playing with price action where it's currently at. W $100? Hell yeah, bro. Solid. I want to see this shit over 10. What if we took out a 0.02? What if we took out a 0.02? There it is. Now we're at 1039. Aesthetically looks better in my head. Speaking too fast? Bro, listen. Black coffee for the win. I'm fucking hyped over here. It's been a beautiful week. Say that whole thing again with starting up an account. Oh, Steven. How much money are you trying to make a month, bro? Realistically, how much money are you trying to make per month? You listening to slow facts. I'm trading on Gates FX demo account before I go throw my own money in. Yeah, bro, smart. People that just go directly into trying to learn with real capital. I mean, I dig it, if you got disposable bread, but just get the mechanics down. You still have a bit of emotions demo trading. You could at least if you're sticking with systems, sticking with the same time frame, sticking with the same assets, and it's still going to be a learning curve once you go to live capital, but it'd be a lot easier than watching my course while you're trading live capital. It's just kind of ass backwards. There's progression. It's just like CrossFit. You're trying to walk on your hands. You're not about to go to the gym and start walking on your fucking hands. You got to start doing, wall walks and all this extra shit. Start strengthening up your arms before you can get to that point. Looks like I'm about to be taken out of the rest of this position out of US 30. Boom. And now we're out. Okay, so we gained fucking almost 5% on that trade. And let's see what the fuck we got going on here, bro. Got out 1-2, been losing, needed that one. Hell yeah, Ghetto Boy FX Mexico. Steve, you can use the rewind button in slow-mo. Yeah, he needs that shit, bro. What do you call a sleepwalking nun? A Roman Catholic. Silver Fox is in the building. Big W for our youngest member of Zen Lab, the Silver Fox. Always coming in with the dad jokes, even though he's a young chap. A young man with the crazy jokes. All right, so you're trying to make $2,500 per month. Trying to make $2,500 per month. Let's see if we can do math here. If you're trying to make $2,500 per month, and you're going for a 1-2 every trade, so let's say you take one trade per day. You're going for 1-2 every trade, so that's $600 you're trying to go through for a day, and there's 20 trading days in the month, which is going to be $12,000. But you're only hitting at 50%. Which means out of that $12,000, half is a win, half is a loss, if this is correct. Then you're going to be making $6K per month. You're trying to make $6,500. So you want to be risking like $150 per trade. As long as you're going for a 1-2, risking $150 per trade, and you can average a 50% win rate, you would be sitting at about 6K, or you'd be sitting at about 6K per month. All right? Make sense? Does that make sense? I don't know. That shit sounded really good though. And we'd be talking like he get paid by words in a minute. Yeah, facts. Nah, bro, I'm just a normal functioning human that talks regularly. Just gotta keep up, Chuck. So 150 per trade, bro. Which means if you're trying to risk $150 per trade, and you're only trying to risk 5% of that account, you have 20 bullets in the account. You should be starting with like a $3,000 account. That's crazy. $3,000 account and making $2,500 a month. That's not realistic at all. There's something incorrect with that math, but it sounds good though. Going for a 1-2, taking 20 trades a month. It might be right. Do the math, bro. I'm risking 1% on my 50K account per trade. Does Funded Hero actually do payouts? I've been seeing some people get rejected with over 6K payouts. They do in-person payouts. They do actual payouts. If you follow their rules, I guarantee you will get paid out. John Paul just got paid out for his $3,300 payout. If you're in here, bro, say something. Just got paid out yesterday. My community gets paid out. I guess I can't speak for everybody else, but yes, if you follow rules, you get paid, bro. That's how it works. I know the owners personally, and they have hella bread, bro. So there's no reason for them not to pay and have that negative annotation towards their business. You follow rules, you're gonna get paid. Payout 100% solid. Now it's kind of looking interesting. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm just waiting for a break below these lows, and make sure if when you go buy an account for Funded Hero, you use code ZAM, bro. I got it up there on the screen. It's 50% off. I think it's actually 60% off still. They don't fucking change it. I'm not telling them shit. So go in there, 60% off. If you guys want an instant funded account, do not buy an instant funded account. You're shooting yourself in the foot because you get 7% max drawdown and a 20% consistency rule. If you just buy the fast pass, which I pass it for you guys because I'm a legend, you get 9% max drawdown, you get 25% consistency rule, and it's still a funded account as well with better rules. So you just have to buy the account, use code Zen, and then message me the fucking confirmation. Then I handle the rest for you. Guaranteed passing. Legendary status. Got 3 payouts to stick to the rule. Kehoe FX, that's solid, bro. You're a fucking G. I'm doing that tomorrow, inshallah. Hell yeah, Tony Gold. I'm thinking about buying a 200K. That's why I only been with FTMO for a year now, as well as CK Capital. Mm. Mm. FTMO is goated, bro. FTMO pays. FTMO has been around for longer than any other prop firm. Guaranteed passing. Well, yeah, I guarantee I will pass your fast pass challenge. Guaranteed, or your money back plus the challenge cost that you pay. I'm in. Hell yeah, bro. Now that we're reacting away from this area on US 30, bro, this is the shit I'm talking about right here. We're just playing in between structure, bro. Very good close. We came back to area rejection. We pulled out some of our profits because we pretty much came to that level of support. Now the price is rejecting the opposite way. You know, while some people want to call it, oh, we came down to demand, so now we're currently sitting at demand and price pushing higher, but whatever the fuck. I just see it as going from one area reaction to the next. The reason why we're drawing these levels in the first place is because the last time price visited it, we had an opposite end reaction. So who's to say once we come back to that area, it's not going to happen again? This is just straight retail ideology that works very well, though, obviously. You guys are watching it play out every single day. So now from this point, there's not much to assess. When you take these trades here, like you see this area of reaction, let's just say we're going to blow past this. All right? Every trade that you guys see me take is induced with the breakout. So like we took this trade here. There's a mechanical low sitting right here. We took a break below a point of liquidity. You can take these trades here too, where it just blows past this area that we did reject in the past, but it's just a lot more risky because there's not a mechanical high tied to it. It's not really a point of liquidity. All the way up here at the actual high is a point of liquidity. And so what I like to do is wait for an actual high to be formed and then a re-break above that high, which is what we're waiting over here with the low. And then, you know, 2 things could happen. It's either going to grab all liquidity sitting up here, whether it's stop losses or all those buy orders, and then go chase more liquidity sitting down here at this next low. Or, because the market's full-time job is to grab as much liquidity as it can, there's more liquidity sitting up here at these highs, and then it pushes up. And we're just playing the same simple fucking game every single day, bro. You know, I'm going to burn this shit into your guys' head, fam, every day. I'm going to say the same shit every day and burn it into your head. And every question that you guys ask with something that stumps you, all that's doing is helping you and the next person as well. So please feel free to ask away. This is what I'm here for, bro. Got this BS 50K Fadias prop, but 4K to pass. It's been slow this week though, bro. We've made, what were we at? We were at 81K to start the week, so we made 9, 19, almost 20%. We're like $100 away from making 20% on this account this week. But when we're risking fucking 7 to 8% per 7 to 10%, today was damn near 10% per trade. That's not really that crazy. We're risking anywhere between 5 to 800 usually, but today that would have been I think like $1,100 loss if I were to lose. So it's honestly a very calm week for PM session compared to the high volume sessions. It's been going crazy. I'm on a heater right now, bro. Emmitt, when you was working, what percentage of your check was going to your brokerage account? Shh. Do we really have to talk about it, bro? A lot more than should have been. And it wasn't going to my brokerage account. It was going to FTMO and my Forex funds. Just being truthful. I was just blowing through money. Percentage-wise, I was making... when I was plumbing, and it's a massive range, but I was making anywhere between like 3 to, 10. I think that the highest we could have was like 16. So let's just say like 3 to 10K or so a week, especially with what's it called, with Roto-Rooter. And out of that, I don't know, bro. Way too fucking much, big dog. What do you think about MFF comeback? I think it's solid, bro. They never slipped me to hell. I never had any issues with MFF, so I think a lot of things got misunderstood in translation potentially. I mean, I'm not sticking for them up for them. I don't know, but I think MFF was a solid. Nobody came into the space with different rules to try to beat FTMO. There was other prop firms that came up, but MFF was the first one that completely changed the industry by doing lower profit targets than FTMO. FTMO was a standard. Everybody trusted them. They were fucking killers. And then MFF started coming up with different types of challenges as well, which FTMO just, they had a profitable business model. There was no competition. There was no reason for them to do it. But once that shit came out, bro, they were on fire. They all had MT5, which was solid, so it'll be interesting to see what they come out with now. Highly doubt it's probably going to be Trade Locker. But yeah, I mean, power to them, bro. I think they're cool. But I'll tell you what, Funded Heroes never slipped anybody to hell. So if you didn't like that whole lawsuit and what happened with them, remember they cleared the Canada lawsuit, but they still have the lawsuit going on in America, or vice versa. They cleared the America lawsuit, but still have the lawsuit going on with Canada. So they got some time, bro, for sure. They got some fucking time. And if you don't enjoy what happened with all of that, which I dig it, you're hearing all these court documents of them scamming people out of millions of dollars when there's so many other credible industries or prop firms that are doing well. What would be the point of even giving them your business again? Like, fool me once, but when there's hundreds of other prop firms out there, if there's something that a prop firm's doing that you don't like, and you don't go outsource to look at other things, you're just, hearing, oh, Emmitt says it's a great prop firm, or oh, Sky Blue says it's a great prop firm, and you don't outsource to looking at your own rules. Like, come on, bro. It's too diverse of a fucking industry. Rather stick with Funded Hero right now? Facts. Yeah, bro, they're solid. And what's nice is there's been a discrepancy before of whether it was, well, I guess I don't know, but just shit where my students come to me. I wish you guys were in here and could fucking speak up and shit. Where they're frustrated about not getting paid out or something, or there's a lot of power behind me knowing the owners, and I can call them directly and be like, yo, bro, can you guys rectify this, so on and so forth, and get them paid, and they fucking do, bro. Funded Hero wants you guys to win and get paid. And like I always say, with the brokerage and a prop firm, for credible, consistent traders, they want you guys to get paid so they can so they can get the reviews from you and get repeated business from you for one, but also you bring people on who are potentially consistent as well. It's guaranteed they're going to make money. It's guaranteed more often than not people are going to fail. That's just the statistics of the market. So they do enjoy the people who actually run through funded stage and actually get paid. It's as simple as that. A lot of people have such a negative annotation towards prop firms because they've never been paid out before, but most people haven't. Let's take it away from prop firms. Even talking about personal capital, most people haven't been paid from the markets because most people lose in the market. So there's a lot of negativity that goes around and saying, "Oh, prop firms are out against you and shit." It's just, it's just the same people. They have negative results in their life and never been able to accomplish something, and so now all of a sudden it turns into a scam. It's happened with all prop firms, all brokers. People come up with an excuse instead of taking responsibility of they just don't know how to fucking trade and extract money from the markets. And, tough shit, bro. Good thing that's not us. Love the live vids, bro. Appreciate it. Hell yeah, bro. Do you trade on Fridays as well? I mean, we do. We hop on. That may be one that I remove in the next couple weeks just because trading at 2 p.m. on a fucking Friday is crazy. Always going to be trading New York Stock Exchange Open. So if you guys want to actually join my group, obviously click the link in the bio. You don't have to join the paid group at first. You can hop into the free community, see how we're doing, and we usually update pretty good for the most part. Free giveaways and shit. Free account giveaways every single week. But if you want to watch me during heavy volume where we'd be in fucking 2 or 3 trades by now. You got to pay to play, big dog. What's up, Shane Sharp? Shane Sharp. Yo, you good? I'm late. Just got home. Any trades taken? Yeah, right here, bro. We took this trade as soon as we broke below lows. We used a 8-point stop loss, and we hit a nice little 1-7, bro. You missed out, Gianno. Probably my craziest trade of the year, brother. 95 watching. Let's go. We got 5 more to go, G. He's like, bullshit. Yo, Gianno right now, Gianno and Rebel are in the running. One of them got to be one of the most profitable people in ZenLab, bro. I don't know which one it is. And they're both here. Isn't that crazy? 2 people who are self-sustainable, paying for themselves, who completely trade on their own, still showing up every day to acquire more information. It really puts the nail in the coffin here. I was one day $150 away from Lucid Max payout, and I spiraled. Lost 3.8K, left $60 in drawdown left. Speeches, I don't know, bro. Yo, I laugh through understanding, my brother. We've all been there. Just make sure it doesn't happen the next time. Is all I gotta say, bro. Like it's fool me once. Just understand that feeling next time you have $20 left before you hit your payout. And if you want to risk, like, bro, if I have fucking $50 left before I'm getting the funded account, or $200 left before I'm eligible for payout, whatever the fuck, trust and believe I'm gonna take that trade that day. I am that guy for sure. Even if it doesn't 100% line up in my system, I'm taking the fucking trade. It's guaranteed. I'm trying to hit that shit that day. I'm not waiting till the next day. But it's just having the emotional stability. If that shit loses, being aggressive, being damn near an idiot because you want it to happen that day. You've been doing well the entire time until that last trade, like it is what it is. But once you lose that little ass trade, just having the maturity to fucking move on and wait for a new trading day. That's where you lack, bro. And the dude, I don't know if Luca can. Oh, Luca's probably going to his stream. There's a podcast, bro. Titans of Tomorrow. The best Titans of Tomorrow podcast is mine, obviously. So if you guys look up Titans of Tomorrow, Emmitt.trade, I think it's at like 75K views now. Probably the best podcast on YouTube right now for sure. Titans of Tomorrow, Emmitt. This guy is just fucking insane with how he understands the markets and such. But there was another one of a prop firm owner that talks about the likelihood of people blowing their account when they're within like a percent or two of passing the shit, or a percent or two of failing the shit. They just sporadically go crazy, and they just spiral out of control from that point. Instead of, progressively only taking 1 to 2 trades the entire couple phases or whatever, and then at the very fucking end they just destroy it all, bro. And they eat off of that shit. Don't be the reason why they eat off of that shit. Don't be that person. You know? You understand? I missed the part where you started talking about buying an account and then you pass it. How'd you miss it if you what? Traveling in Brazil, Wi-Fi on my Airbnb is shit. Message me on Instagram if you want that. But it's simply put, you don't even have to. You go to fundedhero.com, which is the link in my description. You go to a FastPass account. It doesn't matter what size account. You put in code ZEN, Z-E-N, for ZenLab, which I think is like 60% off right now. You send me confirmation, then I do the rest for you. I get it passed for you. You get 2% extra drawdown than the instant funded account. You get 5% extra consistency rule instead of the 20%. And you get an instant funded account as compliments to your boy. Because my second trade in the day been shit. I lost a trade. Couldn't take the red day and wanted that payout request tonight. I mean, I know the feeling, bro. It's just like when you take that long to get to that point. And then I had a really bad loss like a week and a half ago, bro. I had this workout cup that I've been drinking protein shakes out of for probably like 2 years now. And I fucking shattered it. I have a grass wall on the side. You guys can kind of see it right here. This whole side of my wall is like a grass wall and shit. It's kind of gay, but it's a little zen, And I shattered protein all over, splattered. It took me so long to clean it. It splattered all over this wall, splattered over my keyboard, splattered on these chairs back here. I had to clean all that shit. I was just pissed, bro. But it just, I'm only human. That was the first time it's happened in a very long time. But to lose all of your progress in one day, it's such unprofitable shit characteristics, bro. Not a fan of that at all. All right, so check it out on US 30 here. I'm not going to take another trade, y'all, I'll be honest with you. I'm just going to kind of hold off and kick it. It's honestly just where I'm at. This is what I'm talking. Just understand the mechanics behind it. So I said when price pushes up here, I don't want to take an additional trade because it's very risky. There's no breakout that's actually happening, so we're not watching liquidity be pulled and then seeing if the market's going to go higher or lower. That's not the case now. Price came up to this rejection area, it pushed lower, and now it's starting to push back up, an actual mechanical break above a high. I mean, we obviously hella missed the entry now. And so although we're not going to get a mechanical break above this exact high, shit, bro, it's honestly clean. We sacrifice a bit of an entry somewhere sitting up here, but now the likelihood of price pushing higher to this next high is way higher to get here than it fucking is coming down here to these lows again, And then once price gets up to this point here, than what you can kind of decide to do at this point. Just simply playing the range. Why does this look like such a big stop loss, right? What do we? Yeah, and then obviously same thing. Once target one gets hit, you push stops to break even, and then whatever happens from that point, who gives a shit kind of vibe. All right, that's where we're at. When I end this stream, bro, I'm gonna see if we hit 100. We're gonna make Luca. We're gonna make Luca give that account away for sure. I know he's on his stream right now, which you guys can go watch on Legacy's shit because I'm about to get off. Hold on, don't leave. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. If you guys want to watch Luca trade live, give me a second. This is his group. Cause all my boys be eating. He's got his own preference. I'm so fucking proud of that guy. Holy shit, dude. If you guys want to watch somebody else stream, that's fucking incredible what they do. That's Luca's server, and he's streaming there right now. Alright, hey, is the fair value gap a magnet to price action or a repellent to price action? I don't trade fair value gaps anymore, bro. So I'm not the biggest fan of caring about what's. I just simply trade price action to areas of liquidity, which are sitting at highs and lows. For me, at this point in my trading career, fair value gaps, like I see it, we got fucking supply sitting up here. Not a valid supply because it didn't lead to a break of structure, but supply sitting right here, and then this was the fair value gap here. Boom, at some point. And then once this wick filled it in, then we have this much to fill, and now we just filled in the whole gap. So usually when the gap gets filled, we tap into a supply or tap into a demand. You expect the opposite end reaction. I don't know, bro. I don't. Is it a magnet for price? I don't think fair value gaps are more of a magnet to price than highs and lows. I think there's more liquidity. I know there's a lot more liquidity sitting at highs and lows than fair value gaps, and so I'd rather trade that. But there definitely liquidity is everywhere. It's not getting misunderstood, but I think there's higher liquidity at highs and lows than there are fair value gaps. So that's why I kind of just negate away from trading that shit, bro. Hope that makes sense to you. Guilty. I saw something like that about 0.7% past alive. Yeah, isn't that interesting, bro? It's just facts. Or you can be 100% past alive because I just do it for you. I tried to DM you the other day. It says your DM was off on Discord or on Instagram. Should I invest in Nasdaq short? Sure, bro. Invest in that shit. Let me know where you're selling at so I can buy it. I'm just kidding, but I don't trade long term, so I don't know. I don't invest long term in the markets. I'm just trading price action on 5 and 15-minute time frame, bro. So if we're going statistically here, if you go to any higher time frame, the market has been so ungodly bullish. Like to invest into shorts is literally trying to go against the most mega put. Mind you, I'm on daily time frame right now, bro. Let me go to weekly time frame. Like trying to call the tops of the market, that's where people just get absolutely obliterated. This is now a weekly time frame. So to invest in a short when statistically since what is it, 90 whatever or the 80s whatever, we've just been continuing higher and higher, that would be an investment that statistically is probably going to cut you to shit. There's been so many fears of things, whether it's 2008, which is the first crash, or 2021 when we dealt with COVID, that the market's going to crash, it's going to go down to no market cap and all these extra things. And what continues to happen? We just continue higher. Yeah, we have aggressive fucking retracements. Like this wasn't it like 50%? Oh, 35% retracement. I think another like 30% retracement here, 30% retracement. But that's just a healthy market. The market just doesn't move in one direction. We have impulse phase and retracement phase, impulse, retracement, impulse. Until we start to break below some type of higher low form, sure. I mean, we can expect price to go the opposite way, impulse, retracement, but that shit just never happened, bro. So I would genuinely, regardless of how you feel about politics, I'm a true believer of price action, and this price action states that you just continue to fucking buy, honestly. That's what I think about it. Don't be the person that thinks that the market is too overextended, the bubble is about to crash, the housing market's about to crash, there's no way price can continue higher. The guy who plays that game long term, especially with like retirement investments and such, probably down bad, Short term, sure, for a year or two, if you can really catch the top of a crash, great, but if we're talking about long term, the guy who is playing the top of the market is is definitely still working many 9 to 5s. You know, for sure. Emmett, what do you think? Keep growing personal capital or start a fund it and put those profits in personal account? Um, what do I think? It's all dependent on where you're at, bro. I'm a lot aggressive with my risk right now. So if I were to trade prop firms the way I currently trade versus when you guys first met me, I think I'd have a bit of a tougher time doing so. But like there's no quicker way that you're going to be trading 100K unless you have 100K capital to put in like I'm doing so right now than trading with a prop firm. So it's just kind of all dependent with you, bro. And especially you have emotional stability. You understand how to stay inside of your rules. And not only that, you have a group that you're showing every day, which by the way, congrats. I've been watching you fucking kill it, bro. You're not you're learning just as much as your community is, believe it or not. And you're not gonna emotionally do some crazy ass shit. I mean, you're human. It could potentially happen sometimes, but the likelihood of you following exactly what you're teaching is a lot higher because you got a lot of people watching you and shit. And with that amount of discipline, whether it's personal or with your group, whatever you want to chalk it up to be, you have the emotional stability to trade funded accounts. That is your route to high to the quickest, I guess, the most funding. That's probably the route you should continue on with. And then I got my AC guy here. Give me a second. I'm not leaving yet. Give me a second. And then from that point, just start dumping into a personal account and shit, bro. You know, it just takes time. Alright, my bad, Joe. I got a dude that's cleaning out like all of our shit. He's cleaning out all of our air vents and all that shit. So we had to make sure we got that taken care of. Make sure you guys are doing that once a year. It's very important. Yeah. See, I mean, I hate the woulda, coulda, shoulda people and shit. But at this point, we already hit TP1 and then put stops to break even or whatever. All right, what do you keep going? Man, challenge just sucks. The way you explain things and make it so logical is on a different level. Much love, bro. Coach M just bought the 10K funded hero account. Where do I send confirmation? Confirmation for what, bro? What are you talking about? I'm just kidding. Just message me on Instagram and I got you. Message me on Instagram. How much I can get on this? How much I can get discount on funded hero while using your code? Go look, bro. That's a surprise. Go look, bro. It's 60%. 60 or 65, I always forget. Today's my mother's birthday. Hey. She would be 73 today. Wow. Yeah, it's 60 or 65% off, bro. Love you, Emmitt. Love you too, KDDBDC. Become invincible. You're going to live up to that name once you get that account, big dog. You guys got any more questions for me? I want to answer a serious question, bro. Get really fucking serious here. Look at this. The poll has now changed around. We got 96 votes, and 61% of you guys said you are profitable. So you know what we got to do. Hold on. My woman's calling me. What'd you say, baby? I'm almost done. Forgot about this shit, too. Look, can you guys see this shit? I'm about to put this on my car. Isn't that so corny? Look how shitty it came, though. Like, all these ripples and shit. I'm about to put this bitch on my car. I got the hardest shit coming out, too. I can't show you guys, but it'll be here in like 8 weeks. It's my first real mod of the car. And I'm not going to show you guys, so don't ask. Can I trade Dax on Funded Hero? Ooh. Let me ask. Pretty sure you can. Yes. No, you can for sure. Yo, Raymond, can they trade Dax on Funded Hero? Can you please let us know? That's a great question. 39% need to join the lab. Facts. Now that's fire. Can I trade? Yo, Emmitt, what amount would you like your personal account to be and not having any problems? 500K or 1 mil or just 100K? I think once I get up to 300K, like I'm doing that challenge up to 500K. I'm not going 100K to 500K without withdrawing. That's every part of me. That's everything I preach against. I don't care if it's for a challenge. As a matter of fact, I was talking to John Paul for a while. I think I'm about to go back to baseline tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But I might go back to 100K and withdraw to 50K tomorrow. We'll just have to see. But I say 300K. At the point of 300K, bro, risking 10 to 15% max per trade, like, bro, you're making fucking 20 to 60K a day. Like that, I don't care about whatever you guys see on the internet, people making 100K and fucking 500K a day and shit like that. I trade multiple trades every single day. Like I don't just have big hitters of like where you guys will see once every couple months of like, oh, I fucking had my biggest 150K a day. I'm trading this every single day. So I think for me, not saying anything can happen, bro, but max risking 20K per trade is gonna be where I'm at for years, bro. Like a really, really long time. It's like I'm not about to sit here and tell you I'm about to be risking 100K per trade in fucking a couple years. That's just not my goal. Like I'm really happy with where things are at. Not saying that I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy for one, but it's like the people will be Mamba hits 60K. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that boy be fucking risking like 30K per trade and all that shit. I enjoy being comfortable. And he's comfortable there too, because that nigga makes a lot of money in multiple avenues. And I do too, just not nearly to that level. Um, I'm comfortable with where I'm at, bro. You comfortable with 10 to 15% per trade? Nah, not 100%. Nah, bro, if you guys can't tell why I've been risking 10 to 12K with a 100K account, or when I get up to 130, how I've been a little bit more emotional with it. If you can't tell, I mean, that's good. I'm doing my job, but no, I'm gonna be risking like 15, 20K per trade, even when I'm sitting at 300K account. That's where I'm at. Even through major periods of loss, um, it's not gonna affect me for shit. It's not gonna matter. Nothing is going to take me out of the game. Once I get to a 300K account, I'm never blowing my account. As a matter of fact, I didn't blow my account all last year. I was trading a 50K account. I think the highest I went was like 8K risk. I wasn't doing any 10K risk or anything, but I'm just good, bro. Life is beautiful. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can take care of the family. I can take care of the lady. I can take care of the kid that's coming. I can take care of my fucking bills, leisure. Like I'm good. And if I get blessed to go beyond that and I have a different thought process in a couple years when I get up to that point, great. But I think people I think people think 10K is a lot less money than 10K actually is, bro. It's a lot of fucking money. Actually, though. Are you going to take any trades now? Probably not, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. We're probably just done. US 30 already created that. This is what would have happened. We would have hopped in somewhere between pretty much here to here. Let's say we would have hopped in here, would have already been broken even, but one-to-one target already got hit. From this point, we have a new range. All right, liquidity is either sitting down here at this low or sitting up here at this high. We already kind of broke above this mechanical high, so we expect price to come up to this point before reacting. But let's say market were to open right now, we wouldn't be taking any trades until we come up to this next area of rejection or back down to this area of rejection. Or, like we were talking about, just to put it in one last time, this could be a risky trade if you want to come back down to this area of rejection and take the short just because it bleeds through. But those are way lower probability trades to me. I really like to see some type of mechanical low form because that's where liquidity is building up and then a push below lows. If it pushes below and then pushes right back up right away, there's more liquidity sitting up here. But if it just continues on, bro, that's a good indication we're at least going to come down to this next low before deciding what to do from that point. You get what I'm saying? Same shit every day. So, no, we can go ahead and end it here. Appreciate all of you guys for showing up. The new post just went out on Discord, like I said. So go join the fucking free community. Put the thumbs up on Discord. The link is in the description, and potentially get a free account. Once we get up to 100, there's going to be 2 free account giveaways every single week instead of 1. If you want to use the same exact broker, you guys are watching me every single day for London session, New York session, and New York PM session. That is Gates FX. The link is in the bio as well. 2 options. You can get a raw spread account, which is what I highly suggest because you have better conditions, but it is a $500 minimum deposit. Or you can double your deposit, little bit higher fees, but if you put $1,000 in, you're going to get $2,000 of usable margin to be able to trade, which is pretty fucking solid too. Up to you. And then as far as accounts go, I've already spoke about instant accounts many times. DM me if you guys want that. I have better rules than what's on website. Or if you just want the other phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, whatever, then you guys can just use code Zen for 60 or 65% off. I don't know which one. It don't get much better than that. DM set coach for show. I got you, bro. Everybody take care. Appreciate you guys for showing up. This was our biggest stream since we started like 2 weeks ago. And I just want to put this out here real quick. I know I'm fucking rambling, but bro, it took me like a whole year and a half, probably like 2 years to hit my first 100-person stream by myself. Like I know I stream in front of like over 600 people with Mamba shit. When we were Fortune's Funding, I think we were streaming with maybe close to 100 on Fortune's Funding too. But my own personal shit took me like 2 fucking years to get up to that point. I don't know if I just educate too much and not too fun or whatever the fuck the case may be, but to come back into this and within 2 weeks of trading during a time that I've never even traded before, so I don't know if it's a new audience or you guys just don't have any fucking jobs. We're already sitting up at 100 people in 2 weeks, which is awesome, bro. So much love to you guys. I appreciate all of you, and it is my goal to make every last one of you motherfuckers profitable. And the way you're going to do that is by following exactly what I'm telling you to do. Go watch that entire course. Lock down. Stop watching all these other YouTube videos of trying to find a golden strategy. Understand it is just it's just probabilities, and the only way you're gonna heighten probabilities in your edge is by doing the same exact thing over and over and over and over and over again. And while you're doing it, collecting data on that shit so you can gain confidence behind it. And if you guys are actually doing that while you're watching me trading live, the likelihood of you having a successful career in trading is going through the fucking roof, bro. That's just how it is. So take care, man. We'll talk soon. Goodbye.